evening, everyone, and welcome to this special Thursday night edition of Mike on the Mic. I'm Mike Hughes. A lot of games tonight around the state being played tonight. There's some tomorrow night, and we'll have games for you both tonight and tomorrow night here on Nex-Tech Local 1. Let's get right to it because there's lots of district championships up for grabs as we go into this weekend's play. First off, the game you're going to see here tonight on Nex-Tech Local 1, Lakeside and Stockton. Those teams both involved in playoffs. We're going to talk about the playoffs here in a minute. Lakeside lost to Wilson last week 66-40 in a pretty high-scoring game, but a higher-scoring game was Stockton as they defeated Northern Valley 74-54. Other games last week, Hoxie, they're going to be at Decatur Community tonight. Hoxie last week defeated Hill City 40-18, while Decatur Community had an off night last week. Northern Valley is at Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge lost to Silva Lucas 54-6 last week. Northern Valley lost to Stockton, as you mentioned, 74-54. Quinter is open tonight. They lost to St. Francis last week, 57-0. Lakeside at Osborne. Osborne defeated Bennington last week, 68-20, while Lincoln lost to Victoria, 46-0. Solomon is at Victoria tonight. Victoria defeated Lincoln last week, shut him out 46-0, while Solomon defeated Logan Palco 56-34. Norton will be at TMP tonight. Norton lost to Phillipsburg last week, 36-13. A lot of people thought it'd be closer. And TMP defeated Russell 33-14. Logan Palco will be playing Benny tonight. That game would be played at Palco. Logan Palco lost to Solomon last week, as you mentioned earlier. Bennington lost to Osborne 68-20. Rawlins County is at Hill City. Rawlins County defeated Trigo 56-6 last week. Hill City lost to Hoxie 40-18. St. Francis will be at Trigo. Trigo lost to Rawlins County last week, while St. Francis defeated Quinter 57-0. It will be Lynn at Pike Valley. Pike Valley defeated Beloit St. John's Tipton, a good game there, 40-34. Lynn defeated Tesket 34-6. St. John's Beloit Tipton, we mentioned a minute ago. They're at Rock Hills. Rock Hills winner, this game will advance. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Rock Hills defeated Southern Cloud last week 65-8. St. John's Beloit Tipton, as I mentioned earlier, lost to Pike Valley. Russell will be at Phillipsburg. Last week, Phillipsburg again beating Norton, while Russell lost to TMP. El Saline will be at Smith Center. Smith Center defeated Republic County last week 40-7, and with Sacred Heart defeating El Saline, that gives Smith Center the district championship. El Saline lost to Sacred Heart 31-21. Now, 4 games in the area for tomorrow night, Friday night. First off, Hayes High will be at Wamego. Hayes beat Abilene last week 23-12, while Wamego lost to McPherson 27-0. The game tomorrow night, you'll see right here on Nex-Tech Local 1, it is well for the district championship, Plainville and La Crosse. Plainville beat Ellis last week, shut him out 48-0, while La Crosse beat Oakley 48-10. Great Bend 7-1, lost last week, a battle of unbeatens. They lost to Garden City in overtime, 21-14. They're playing Topeka West tonight. Topeka West lost to Washburn Rural 48-14. And in 6-man action, it's going to be Pawnee Heights against Golden Plains. Pawnee Heights defeated Natoma last week to advance. They're already in the playoffs in 6-man, so they're playing Golden Plains, who had a bye last week. Now, we mentioned loss to district news to pass along to you. First off, Great Bend is seated number 2 in the 5A West, 7-1 record. A win tonight, they should advance. Shouldn't have any trouble with Washburn Rural. They're only 1-7 on the season. In 4-8-1 District 8, McPherson is 2-0. Abilene and Hayes, both 1-1. Now, that winner will, one of those teams will go on to the playoffs. The other will call it a season, as has Wamego. They're out at 0-2. 3A District 14, Phillipsburg clinched last week with the win over Norton. They are 2-0. District play. Norton and TMP will battle it out to see who goes on for district runner-up. Russell is out. They are 0-2 going into this week's action. 2A District 6, Smith Center clinched last week, while Republic County Sacred Heart, they're both tied at 1-1. They will play each other tonight to see who finishes the runner-up spot. El Saline out at 0-2. In 2A District 7, the game you'll see tomorrow night here on Nex-Tech Local 1, Plainville Lacrosse, they're both 2-0 in district play. The winner will be the district champion, will host the next round, while the other will be runner-up. Will have to travel in first round of postseason play. Ellis and Oakley are both out at 0-2. In 8-man District 1, Osborne is clinched at 4-0, but there are 3 teams that still have a shot at the playoffs. Solomon 3-1, and Logan Palco and Victoria, they're both 2-2. All 3 teams with a chance yet to move on. Already out in that district is Bennington and Lincoln. In 8-man 1 District 8, St. Francis is clinched 5-0 in district play. Rollins County and Hill City, they're playing for the runner-up spot tonight. The winner of that will advance. Out and not in the playoffs, they'll finish up this weekend. Hoxie, Decatur Community, Trigo, and Quinter. We move on to 8-man 2 District 4. Pike Valley is clinched 4-0 there, and the winner will be the runner-up between Beloit, St. John's, Tipton, and Rock Hills. Both those teams 3-1 in district play. Already out of postseason play, Lynn, Tescott, and Southern Cloud. And in 8-man 2, District 5, Lakeside and Stockton, they're both 3-1. Sylvan Lucas, Northern Valley, Wilson, all 2-2. All 5 teams battling for 2 spots there in that district. Thunder Ridge is out at 0-3. And we already mentioned 6-man action. Atoma's been eliminated. Golden Plains will be playing Pawnee Heights. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's special edition of Nex-Tech Local 1. We'll be on tomorrow night as well, get you up to date with all the games played tonight, and we'll get you caught up to date with all the action from tonight's games tomorrow night, so we'll know who's moving on from there. Thanks to our sponsor, Phillips County Health Systems. Now we'll send it to Curtis and Chris for tonight's area game of the week here on Nex-Tech Local 1, Lakeside and Stockton. Good night.